What's up everybody, today we're going to review the Adidas Harden Volume 7, one of my favorite basketball shoes to play in right now, and let's get straight into performance starting with the traction. As you can see on the outsole we have two different traction pattern setups. In the forefoot we have two round solid rubber areas which have a traditional herringbone pattern, and then in the heel we have translucent rubber as well as a more solid rubber but still translucent setup around those two hard rubber pods, and the translucent parts of the shoe have a radial or round traction pattern. The two setups work very well together. The only issue I had was strong dust pickup. That's also why I didn't wipe them off after a 2-hour training session. I kept the dust on to show you guys in the video that you can see how it would look like if you work out on a very dusty court for about 2 hours. It can get quite dusty on the outsole, but if you wiped it off, the traction is 10 out of 10, and even with strong dust pickup, they're still an 8 out of 10 on a dusty court. So traction is definitely one of the best aspects of this shoe. Next up, we have the cushioning setup. I'm going to turn these around to show you two different setups that are also used. So we have two different traction setups as well as two different cushioning setups on the shoe. In the heel, we have finally again a boost setup from Adidas that feels like the boost we're all used to from the running shoes they had back in the days. And in the forefoot, we have light strike foam. The boost in the heel, very plush, very soft, feels great underneath your foot and has great impact protection. The light strike in the forefoot reminds me a lot of the light strike that was used in the Harden Volume 4. Great court feel, also some responsiveness and some compression can be seen, so you're still not without impact protection in the forefoot, but it's just not as much as in the heel, but there's still enough there to keep you going through a long training session. Next up we have stability and support, which is another strong suit of the shoe. We have a midfoot shank plate, which is not full length, but it goes from here all the way up to your toes, so it's really almost the full length of your foot, and it's great for lateral stability as well, for rebound while running, so it's very hard to bend them. There's not a lot of forefoot flex, and the lacing system also does a great job of keeping your foot on the footbed, even on hard lateral movements or cuts. Last but not least, we have the materials, which are probably the most controversial part about this shoe. What I noticed when posting about them on TikTok or Instagram was that either you love this shoe design-wise or you hate this shoe design-wise. Personally, I've loved them since I saw the first leaks. I think they look absolutely amazing. I like the old school feel, I like the materials, which were inspired by a puffer jacket by the way. But there are a lot of people, as I said, that hate them and they think they look ugly and disgusting. Performance-wise, the materials have some strong suits but also have a strong weak point. Biggest issue I had is that breathability really isn't good. So if you're somebody who struggles with feet overheating or sweating a lot inside shoes, I would stay away from them. If not, for me it wasn't a big issue, but I know that for some people it might be. As I said, if you don't have any issues with overheating, then I can recommend them because the materials are very soft and very comfortable. I uploaded a video on TikTok calling these the most comfortable shoe of 2023, and I still think they are, just because the materials and the cushioning in combination feel so soft and so plush. It's like walking on a cloud that's also hugging around your foot. A few words on fit. The only tricky part is that the sock liner up here can make getting into the shoe very difficult if you have wide feet or if you're playing with ankle braces like I do. And that can also impact the fit a little bit because you might have the feeling that you don't fit inside the shoe just because it's too tight up here, but actually the shoe is long enough or wide enough for your feet. So for narrow footers or normal sized feet, I recommend staying true to size. For wide footers, I would recommend going up half a size or even full size. It really depends on how wide your feet are, and I recommend you try them on in store. I'll also leave a link in the description where you can cop them. I got mine from Kicks, so big thank you for them for sending them over. And I also have a second colorway which I traded for with a national team teammate of mine. So thanks for watching the video. I invite you to leave feedback in the comments for my reviews that I can make them better for you to watch and more entertaining for you to watch. And I'll try to reply to as many comments as I can. You can also send me DMs on Instagram or TikTok if you have any questions regarding this shoe or regarding any other shoe I've reviewed so far. And please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content and stay tuned for more performance reviews.